its producer, host, and sponsors.
There is nothing wrong with your radio, your mobile device, or your computer. Do not attempt to adjust the controls. We are controlling the transmission. We control the music you hear. We control the monologue between the songs. For the next half hour, sit quietly, and Dawoud, the renegade Sufi, will control all that you hear. And whatever you see that you can't cope with is entirely your own problem.
Oh, okay.
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the overnight shift. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. And it is Saturday, the very 23rd of May, 2020. And Ramadan Mubarak to everyone.
Everyone.
Muslim and non-Muslim.
That's right.
We're all one happy family here. We're all friends here. And this is the overnight shift. Right here on AM 930 WPAT. That's right. And my name is Dawoud, the Renegade Sufi, and I will be with you for half an hour bringing you a little bit of music and maybe one or two other things. Before I do, a special shout out to Brother William Kareem, the executive producer of this hoedown, the Grand Poobah, the head honcho of this whole rodeo. He runs this thing. He's running things right now. And a special shout out down the hall to DJ O'Baby, the Groovy King. Hoo-hoo, he has just navigated the jumbo jet to bring you the finest music from the continent of Africa and the African diaspora. And before we begin, I have an embarrassing confession to make to you. Last week, I was, for God knows what reason, under the impression that the Eid would be today.
That's right.
That's right. I said that. And I'll tell you something that, there are many things that I do extraordinarily well, but keeping track of things, like that is not one of them. So anyway,
close to the moon. It was the
moon
calculation.
Blame it on the moon.
You used to solar and not lunar.
Yeah, okay, well, but then again, Islam is the only religion that I've ever encountered where nobody is in complete agreement as to when our holidays begin or end. And we've been going on about that for the last 14 and a half centuries, and we're still arguing about it. But anyway, more or less, we have, those of you who are observing the month of Ramadan, you have one more day of fasting. And the Eid is this Sunday, inshallah. And also, because the lockdown, the pandemic, the quarantine, and the social distancing, and all the other things that are connected with the times that we are living in, it is permissible for you to do your Eid Salat at home. And the instructions for this are very easy to find online. Just fire up your computer, do a search on your favorite search engine, and find the instructions if you don't know how to do it already. But I'm guessing that most of you already know how. It is a little sad, though, because I miss my Muslim brothers and sisters during this time. And I pray that you're doing well, that this was a beautiful Ramadan for you. Anyway, without further ado, I am here to bring you some music. And because it's still Ramadan, I'm going to bring you music from Muslims. And here is something from a friend of mine who passed away. His name is Mansour Scott, and he is one of the finest jazz singers I have ever known. Check it out.
Peace, baby. Peace, whisper. Thank you.
And now you know that I wasn't exaggerating when I told you that he is one of the best jazz singers I've ever known. That was Mansour Scott doing When the Lady Sings the Blues. And he was a friend of mine, and I did a lot of performances with him, and I could tell you a lot of stories about him. He was an interesting man and a truly beautiful person. And actually, last year, on the first day of Ramadan, and which was also my 58th birthday, Allah called him home. So rest in power, my brother. Anyway, let's move along. I found something that you might find interesting. This is a piece. It's a piece called "Good Body." It's a hip hop piece by a hip hop artist out of Flint, Michigan. A young lady, a young sister named Mona Haidar, a Syrian American hip hop artist. Let's hear what she sounds like.
Listen to mommy, listen to mommy, listen to mommy, not one body bad.
Mona Haidar with a piece called "Good Body" with the young Binties exercising their right to choose not to be putting their goodies on display for everybody to see. Let's move right along. Here's something from my buddy overseas in Manchester, England. DJ Celt Islam.
There he is.
There he is. This is a piece called Sufi Dub. DJ Celt Islam with a piece called Sufi Dub. And I was sitting here listening to this, and I finally I realized something that I had completely slipped from my mind, that I actually played on that track. I mean, I've been playing music. I'm getting old. In fact, during this Ramadan, I turned 59.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.
And which means that I am a little shy of 6 decades on this here dunya.
Shy of senior citizen status.
Yeah.
A little shy of senior citizen status.
Yeah, you hear that, folks? I'm well on my way to being a senior citizen.
Well on your way.
I did not see that coming. I suppose it was inevitable, though. But if I knew I was going to live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. But I bring all of this up because I've been playing music since I was 10 years old, and I did my first gig when I was 14, and I don't remember everything that I've done. I really don't. Sometimes I try to think back, did I do this or did I do that, or I don't know. I did a gig here or did that? Would I play? Who knows? I don't know.
Prevision.
Huh?
Prevision.
Okay, there you go. And anyway,
Helps with the memory. It helps with the memory.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll try that. Yeah, and Ginkgo biloba, and
Ginkgo
biloba or
yeah.
blablubla or whatever it's pronounced. And anyway. That's I did play on that track, and I just remembered it as I heard it. So anyway, there you have it. In any case, I'm running out of time here, and I've got one more thing that I would like to share with you music-wise. But before I do, I want to wish you all a blessed Eid, and I pray that Allah accepts all of our fasting, all of our acts of worship, especially in this strange and difficult time that we have been living in, and that all of you have received many blessings during this time, and that we gain some valuable insights, and that this Ramadan was not wasted, and that we were present for the Ramadan, because we might not have another one. So before I send this piece out, and this is a piece called Let the World Know Who You Are by the Spirit of Life Ensemble. And I want to dedicate this one to Brother Yakub. I know you're listening. I know you're listening. So anyway, this one goes out to you. And as for everyone else, in fact, it goes out to all of you, whether you're in the tri-state area or anywhere in the world. And whoever you are, wherever you are, I pray that you are safe, you're happy, you're healthy, you're with someone you love, and that your cookie jar is filled to the very brim with the cookies of your choice. And I will be back next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak.